This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, LSU Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The recovery, but a little over-eager. May have touched it before it went 10 yards. Penalty flag is down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Adversity here. They face a 3rd down in the opening possession. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle. It's Sharp. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense comes up on 1st down now. They get new life thanks to the defensive holding penalty on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Now here he goes. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Grab down the middle. It's Sharp. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a 1st down in the red area? Beautiful play.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
I I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. They finally bring them down, but what a return after the takeaway.
What a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Tight end goes in motion. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Grab near the sticks. It's Cobb. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. They'll give it to the running back. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, LSU. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Tough position here. 2nd and long from the 14. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it to the right. What a catch! And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Coleman. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Simmons. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Looks like Auburn will have the first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a long return, but the important thing that Pick wipes out his scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the move now. And it's incomplete. They try the trick play on 1st down. Doesn't fool the defense. Second down here. Caught in the backfield. It's Sharp. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's in the clear. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To throw, it's Nussmeier. He's running out of time here. Hit as he released it. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Look out. Room to run here. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Second down after the incompletion. Movement here from the tight end. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, LSU!
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his 2nd touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. To the air, it's Arnold. Looking to scramble. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affect him.
Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Second down play coming up. The linebacker shifting around now. Looking for some space. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Arnold. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
That's how you close a half off in this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And it's a direct snap. Grab near the sticks. It's Nussmeier. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
To throw, it's Arnold. Looking for the wideout. Pump over the middle. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking right, this one caught. Powering through a tackle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Singleton.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down. We're going to throw it. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Arnold. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. And that will give them the lead now.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Brown. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it with room to run. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Now the important point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Back to pass. It's Arnold. Quick throw, catch made. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Back in motion now. The back's got it. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? Offense trying to convert here on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is no good. And here in the fourth quarter, the game remains tied.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Second down play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nothing doing on that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Quick completion to the tight end. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. And it tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a run to the left. Loose ball, scramble for it. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Well, when you're running your quote-unquote four-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
It's a shotgun run call.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Send the back in motion. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Arnold. He's got it in the open. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the left side. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Looking downfield. It's Arnold. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to...
He's in the clear. Here he goes. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups.
Breaks into the clear.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. On the run, it's Austin. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Great-looking drive. 11th play coming up. It's 3rd and goal. Hands it off from the gun. Touchdown, Auburn. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. The defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's intercepted.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.